When the World Cup was introduced by FIFA in 1930, nobody knew it was going to nurture and give a platform to young rising stars to cement their place in the history of football. A young Manuel Rosas, aged only 18 years and 93 days, became the first person to ever score an own goal in the World Cup history. Did he also become the youngest player to score in the history books of World Cup? Well, the Central Center has you covered. Thank you for watching. Number 1 is Pele. The great Brazilian legend Pele is the youngest player who ever scored a goal in the history of World Cups. In 1958, only aged 17 years and 239 days, the teenager scored a goal against Wales in a tournament that brought him to the limelight. He led the Samba boys to glory in that game, defeating Sweden to win 30 years World Cup. Pele is also the only player who has won 3 World Cups, and that is in 1958, 1962 and in 1970. Number 2 is Manuel Rosas Sanchez. In 1930, when the tournament was first held in Uruguay, a young, talented and rising star made a name for himself. At only 18 years and 93 days, Manuel Rosas, a defender, became not only the youngest player to score a goal in that game, but also became the first person to ever score an own goal in the World Cup history. Though his team Mexico lost to Argentina in a 6-3 thrill, Rosas' outstanding performance made him a name in the books of history even a century later. He was also the first player in the history of FIFA World Cup who scored a goal from the penalty kick spot. Number 3 is Gavi in Spain. The 2022 Golden Boy winner Gavi started off his World Cup campaign in a style playing a vital role in Spain's 7-0 win against Costa Rica. Pablo Martin, popularly known as Gavi, a promising and a central midfielder, became the youngest scorer in the Spain's World Cup history. At only 18 years and 110 days, the young Gavi thrilled fans with an outstanding performance that has left a lasting mark in the global audience. The young Gavi is currently playing as a central midfielder for La Liga club Barcelona FC. Number 4 is Michael Owen. A year after becoming Liverpool's youngest goalscorer in 1999, Michael Owen produced a unique and thrilling game at the World Cup in France that made him a mark in football history. At only 18 years and 190 days, Owen scored for England in a 2-0 loss to Romania. He went ahead to represent the 3 Lions of England in 3 consecutive World Cups, and that is in 1998, 2002 as well as the 2006 World Cup. With the goals in the UEFA Euro 2000, the 2002 World Cup and also the Euro 2004, Michael Owen also became the only player to have scored in 4 consecutive tournaments while representing England. Number 5 is Nikolai Kovacs. Talking about the first time World Cup was held in 1930, Romania produced another icon. Though he only scored 1 goal in the World Cup, Nikolai Kovacs became the youngest goal scorer in Romania's World Cup history. After the 1930 competition, Kovacs went ahead to represent Romania in the 1934 and 1938 tournaments. He only scored 1 goal against Peru when he was only 18 years and 197 days. If you are going to back once in 3 tournaments, at least make it a memorable one, right? And he did that exactly. Number 6 is Dimitri Shum. 8 years after making his first appearance at the World Cup, Russia produced an outstanding performance in the 2002 World Cup. Dimitri Shum, only 18 years and 231 days, scored an iconic goal in their 3-2 loss to Belgium. In that World Cup that was held in South Korea and Japan, Shum was compared to England's Michael Owen because of his pace. He last represented his country in the 2010 World Cup, which was being held in South Africa. And in number 7 is Lionel Messi. Yes, he opened this year's World Cup campaign with a 2-1 loss to Saudi Arabia, and even Saudi Arabia had to have a public holiday to celebrate that. We all probably know about Lionel Messi, that's unless you are not a football fanatic. Though Messi has not won a single World Cup for Argentina, his mark will be remembered in the football arena. At only 18 years and 357 days, a young Argentine cemented his mark in the international match, just coming off from the bench in the 2006 World Cup. The young Lionel Messi scored the last goal in the 6-0 win against Serbia and Montenegro. Since then, he has helped his country to win domestic trophies, and we wish him all the best considering that he is playing his last international match for Argentina. Thank you for watching this video and see you next time. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.